What's going on, guys? I'm Cameron.
I'm Jordan.
And we're here to review Fairy Tail Chapter 487. Now, this chapter is probably going to be a controversial one, only because Gajeel definitely got a new transformation, like, out of nowhere. I was expecting him to go Shadow Dragon before he went into this new Jet Black thing, but he did it to protect Levy, because once he saw Levy was in trouble, he was just like, oh, hell no, I can't let her die.
Exactly. I didn't have a problem with the transformation. I read some comments and I think some people felt like it was kind of random or out of place, like he should be dead. He's absorbing these magical particles. I mean, we've seen Laxus do the same thing and look how he turned out, but Gajeel's anatomy is different. I mean, his body is made up of metal and iron, so I mean, it makes sense why he can sustain this form, and the fact that he quickly thought of that and allowed it to manifest into a new form, I thought that was brilliant.
I thought it would have worked better since we already know Cobra's on his way to the battlefield. I think this would have been a perfect moment to have Cobra come in and prove how badass he is. Because if Cobra could have absorbed all that poison and he would have went Dragon Force, Bradman would have stood no chance, because Cobra's just that unstoppable. I just feel like if Gajeel absorbs all of this and he has like no side effects from it, because we saw what it could do to Laxus. Like, Laxus's organs are still missing. So what it's gonna do to Gajeel is gonna interest me the most. So I can't wait to see how this turns out.
I like the confrontation between August and Brandish, and the fact that like he just outed her right away. Is this betrayal? Like, negotiation. What is this? You're a part of the Alvarez Empire. Why are you trying to negotiate with these fairies? Their loyalty to Zeref is just unrivaled. Like, I wonder, what is their allegiance to him? Like, why are they so loyal to him? Like, it makes sense with Tartaros. I mean, they're from his book of spells, but like, why are they so loyal to this man, Zeref?
I feel like it's just because he's powerful and immortal, and he probably threatened them or something. Like, we don't know exactly what happened. We just know he took over the Alvarez Empire. So if an immortal guy takes over, I guess I'm taking orders from him too.
I mean, Agnologia is ultra powerful, and they seem to just disrespect him so much. Like,
well, Agnologia doesn't really like anybody though.
He doesn't. He's not friend to foe.
Zeref is at least kind of friendly to humans.
And I still don't have no clue what Eileen plans to do to Agnologia. Like if August himself backed away from that, I just can't see what she's trying to do here.
My thoughts on that are, I think she's gonna try to like do some like powerful seal and then have Zeref hopefully finish him off. But the fact that Zeref doesn't even know what she's doing kind of makes me scared for that, because I feel like she's going under the assumption that Zeref can just kill Agnologia whenever he wants. Because essentially to them, Zeref is essentially a god, because he's immortal and he's all powerful and he obviously can't be beaten.
Exactly. We know the chapter titles have been doing these like unique countdowns to tie into the story. So the next one is like called The Two of Us. Now, I wonder what number 1 would be. I mean, first, The Two of Us would probably be something revolving around Gajeel and Levy. Now, the number 1, whatever that title sequence has to do and tie into the story, I wonder who number 1 could be. We might just be finding out that it might be Gildarts.
Either Gildarts, or I feel like Zeref's finally gonna start making his move, because Zeref has like literally been standing still for the past like maybe 6 or 7 chapters. It has to have been.
And my thing is, if Laxus hears these like the mid-tier, high-tier members of Fairy Tail can solo a Spriggan, I have no doubt in my mind that Gildarts is OP at this point. Like, he could probably easily one-shot them.
That's who I think is gonna fight August. Like, if Gildarts doesn't fight him, because we know that Agnologia is gonna fight Lady Eileen pretty soon, but the fact that no one else can oppose August at this point except for Natsu, and I don't even think Natsu is ready to take on August. So, and you had an interesting theory about his power.
Exactly. I feel like August's power is to absorb other people's magic. That is how he knows all magic, or he has some form of, he can like, when someone dies, he may be able to like take their magic power, because when Brandish asked him, where's God Serena at? He said, he's with me in here. And he kind of pointed to like some emblem or like his chest, but I took that as him absorbing him. Like, he's there metaphorically inside of him, like he has his power.
That would be pretty dangerous, because we know that God Serena is the hybrid theory, and that would be a cool way to bring that power back, because I feel like that was such an interesting power that was introduced and then just kind of dropped, because, you know, God Serena got dropped by Agnologia. So I just feel like that would be an interesting way to bring that power back and definitely rival Natsu in power.
I mean, for somebody dubbed as the man that knows all magic, I mean, as old as he's been through probably a lot. You can assume all the people he defeated, he probably absorbed their magic after he killed them, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, and he said next chapter is called The Two of Us, so I feel like there's definitely going to be a lot of Levy and Gajeel, because Levy this chapter, surprisingly enough, she stood up for a long time. Even though the magic particles were going through her skin, she managed to stand up and tough that out for a good while just on willpower alone. That shows that Levy is getting stronger, because low-key, Levy could be a dangerous mage if she was like to train and focus as hard as everyone else did. I feel like she could turn her magic into something that would be way better. She could have made herself an entire thing of armor to protect her from the magic particles if she was strong enough to. So I feel like seeing Levy develop this way, one of them is about to die, because they've been ramping this up too much. So Gajeel or Levy, one of them is in some trouble because they've both taken in too much poison.
Or both. And I like Gajeel. Think about it. He has the most character depth out of anybody in the series. Like, look at how he started till now. I mean, this man went through a complete 360, a complete transformation. I mean, to being Fairy Tail's enemy, to being like their backbone. And it's great. Like, I like it.
Yeah, Gajeel's my favorite Dragon Slayer. Like, his relationship with Levy pushed faster than Natsu's relationship with Lucy, even Juvia with Gray. So it's just interesting to see how someone who used to be so evil, that would crucify people on their own guild, can come to be one of the strongest members and protects them all when they need it most.
He's like the Vegeta of the series. Well, that's all we have for this review today, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know your theories and ideas. Who do you think the #1 guest would be? What do you think will happen between Eileen and Agnologia? Do you think Levy and Gajeel are actually gonna die, or are they gonna follow the same fairy tale narrative where no one actually dies?
Yeah, but until next time, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Peace.